Paste. Okay, we'll go in here. We'll go because I can't see the screen. 15 minutes and 13 seconds. 12 seconds. 10. Okay. Doodle. Banners. We need a banner. Okay, so we got to edit the banner. Okay, shift it to 0 first. Okay. Entertainment purposes only. Devices. Device. 1000%. FB. Oh, proceeds 80%. 80%. 80% of the proceeds. Going to delete. Comments. Do 12 minutes and 13 seconds. 13, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 12 minutes. Exactly. Huge shout out. Huge shout to everyone tuning in. All right. Let's see what we got here. We'll go back here. All right. Okay, let's see. Banners. Okay, Facebook. Okay. Just give me a second, guys. I'm just punching away here. Someone had a question and I had to answer. Not quite live yet anyway, but I totally understand that I shouldn't be doing that. Just got to send out my invite to everybody, make sure that everybody understands that we're now going live in a few minutes. We are having technical difficulties at this point. 8 minutes left. 8 minutes. 7:59. 7:59. And counting. Go back on X here and paste. Uh, 6 minutes left and 23 seconds, and we are doing the countdown. Okay, 6 minutes and 39 seconds. Okay, well, according to mine, it's 6 minutes and 12 seconds. Oops. Five minutes and 50 seconds and counting. Okay. Don't change thumbnail. Listen to some music. Rock. Give me that good old rock and roll. Let's see what else. Unless it's blurry up here, that's not good. Yeah, good. SHIB's price is 4 zeros, 18.19, according to which are we listening? Coin market cap. Coin market cap. We are seriously undervalued, guys. Just so that you know. Where should SHIB be? Now, SHIB, in my personal opinion, should be around 4. Sitting at 36 to 4. 4 zeros 4 right now. Because if you look at Bitcoin, BTC, it is sitting at 69,000. And Bitcoin and SHIB should be closely related. So when it was sitting at 40, Bitcoin was sitting at 70. So we're right in that area, right in that 70,000 range. So we are way undervalued. We are like more than 100%. Needed 2 times to be in that ballpark. So we're way within that ballpark. Ethereum should be in around 35. So even they're down, but they're not down heavily, not as much as SHIB is. SHIB is ridiculously low. But that's okay. People can follow the charts. I like charts. Charts are good. For traders, it's awesome. You can get in and out of positions quickly. But you'll find that majority, even these, is a 50-50. It's not 60-40 like they think it is, or 70-30. It's more like a 50-50. So you make some money, you lose some money, some's a draw. But if you come out as much on top as you do underneath, you'll find yourself, it's not worth the hassle to even try and time it. That's why I stay out of it. So where are we here? Let's go back up to the timer. 1 minute and 56 seconds. I'll go check my email. Make sure there's nothing pressing. If you were to buy tickets now, it's going to be held over for the next day. The cutoff was at 15 minutes ago, guys. So if you wanted to make it for the next raffle, it would have been 15 minutes earlier than now. This is the timer, the 15-minute draw date, draw time, and then this was to show you the last accumulation. And you would find that in accumulation. Find that information in accumulation. We have 1 minute and 14 seconds left before we start this. Let people come in, see if people are going to show up. You know you gotta pump it up. Pump it up. You know you gotta pump it up. Pump it up. You know you gotta pump it up. Pump it up. Pump it up. You know you gotta. "25 seconds. Can you count down with me? Count it down with me. 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and welcome to another beautiful day in SHIB Worldwide 50-50 Raffle. How can I get an amen? Amen. Another day and another glorious event to take place today. Unfortunately, we did not sell tickets in the last 24 hours. Therefore, we will be doing another 24 hours before we draw for any tickets. We need to sell at least 21,000 tickets to host a raffle. That way there, everybody can really benefit from the reduction in SHIB supply. $5,000 minimum to the winner. Minimum 5,000 pounds, guys, pounds. So if you're looking at that for US, that's like 132, which is awesome. But in SHIBs, that works out. Come on, let's go see what that works out to in SHIBs at the current standing. As long as it stays at 36,000. $360 million, sound about right? Roughly 360 million SHIBs handed over to the winner. Okay, so that will give you an idea of just what you would win is 360 million SHIB. A little more, but wouldn't even notice it. It's like 60,007,243 SHIB that you would win, and there's $5 in transaction fees for gas fees on the Ethereum network that has to get pushed out. So you're looking, yeah, it's like 650. So it's still over 5,000 pounds. It's still over 360 million SHIB that would be dished out to the winner. And then of course the burn, 360 million in burns, right? And that's if you sold 21. That's when we sell 21,000 tickets. But this is a global event. And with global events comes everybody has to be in SHIB. I want to remind everybody, you have to be in SHIB to purchase a ticket. How good is that? If the world wants to buy SHIB, you have to be in it to win it. So if you're not in it, if you're not in SHIB, you can't win it. So very important that you buy your ticket. Okay, and we'll turn the music off here. I don't know how much it burns people with music on. Okay, so there's no music, so we'll cut the music. Cut the crap. Okay. We want to hear you, right? So, what do we want to talk about? We want to talk about the influx of people that need to come in to buy a raffle ticket, and there's benefits to that. As part of the SHIB community, we want more people in SHIB. And then we have burns on top of that. So we have burns, more people. Burns, more people. Burns, more people. Can you say it with me? Let's get some jiggling going on. Yeah, so the more we have, the more we burn, the more we bring in. So that means that SHIB should never sell off. That's why I said to everybody before, if you're reducing your supply of SHIB, it's actually working against you now because people are coming in and buying up your SHIB. Plus, you have the banks now buying up your SHIB, and now the exchanges are going to start buying up your SHIB because there's less and less supply. Less supply means higher demand. It's just common sense. It's basic economics. Okay, is SHIB? Why SHIB? Right, everybody? Why SHIB? Why do we love SHIB? It's the only circulating supply that's reducing its circulating supply. So if you were to have a billion of something, I don't care what it is, and everybody wants it. Well, what does everybody want in this world? Everybody wants sex, drugs, and rock and roll. So if there's less drugs, drugs go up. If there's less rock and roll, every time that there's a band that comes out that produces rock and roll and they're competing with 16 other bands for the labels, well, their price drops off. So if there's only 2 for this month, next month there's only 1, guess what the 1 gets? It gets all of it, right? So it's like, it's exact same idea, except SHIB is a currency. So everywhere else is minting their coins. Everywhere else is printing their money. SHIB is the only currency reducing its supply. And we're about to show you why that is so important in the whole community. Hello. Buena. Massive shout out to you too. Hi, Buena. Thumbs up. Thanks for the support. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for being part of the SHIB network and understanding what we're doing here in the in this broadcasting. We are here to promote SHIB. We're one of the few that look at SHIB in a different light. We look at reducing the circulating supply, absolutely. But the number one thing about SHIB is bringing people together so they can gain in wealth together. That's the whole purpose of this. So the more people we bring in, the more we grow in wealth. Reducing the supply, will it grow in wealth? Absolutely, but it won't grow as what you think it will. Make sense? Reducing the supply has 2 things. People don't understand it, and the other thing is people don't get it. Thanks, Rowena. Big shout out. Don't forget to drop your links. It's awesome. So who here likes the fact that we can burn SHIB? Who likes that we can burn SHIB? And we can drastically change the outlook and the quantum behind it, that we can really make a difference in how people feel, react, and how people go about their daily lives. See my SHIB shirt, with the SHIB Strong. We're all part of a massive community where we try and build on it. I can go into analytics with everybody, but I think that what you have to understand is the reduction of SHIB increases its wealth. Not right away. Majority of what people gather from reduction in the circulating supply is they think that it reduces the amount that they own. It doesn't. If you own 5 billion SHIB, you own 5 billion SHIB. But against the 589 trillion, that's a drop in the bucket. That's correct. But you have to remember that exchanges, in order for them to participate, they have to own a certain percentage. They don't have to, but they choose to, because it's cheaper for them to buy it cheaper and then sell it to you. And then instead of selling it back on the market, they buy it from you. And then they sell to somebody else at a higher rate. And they're able to do that because SHIB is reducing its circulating supply. So the more they own, the more people they attract, the more money they generate for themselves. So you don't see that on the bottom end as just an investor or just a person on the bottom, and you've got your $25. You're like, well, when's it going to $1? When's it going to $2? When's it going to $3? And then you hear everybody else saying it's never going to go there because of the supply. The truth of the matter is, they don't have a clue what's going on. They think that SHIB is just going to be one of those fads, and they don't understand it. It's like Bitcoin. When Bitcoin had its day, it's just a fad. It's just a phase. It'll never amount to anything. That's what they've said. That's what they've always said about Bitcoin. And then you got SHIB, who doesn't have a limited supply. They have a supply that's reducing its circulating supply. So you have benefits of everybody gaining more and more in value. Let's go into more. Okay, so I got my tickets. I'm going to show you my tickets here. There's my tickets. Okay, if you go into pricing or go to the store, go to pricing, bullish. We are SHIB bullish because we are bringing people in. We want to grow everybody together. So the more people we bring in, the faster we grow together. The more people we burn, or the more we burn, we grow even faster. So you grow, you get people to come in, we grow. We get more and more people, we all grow together, but we all grow at different times because everybody has a different time that slot where they got in. I don't know if that makes any sense to you, but like right now let's go into some analytics. I know how much everybody loves analytics. I'm going to share this thread. Okay, just to give you an idea. You see this number here? I don't know if you can see it on here. Let me check it out on the screen here. This number right here. It's 141. 1414. Okay. That number is the amount of wallet holders, not people, wallet holders. So 1,400,000, 14,000 wallet holders out of the entire world. It shows you how early you are to get into this amazing event. And everybody has a chance to get in because it's so affordable. Like right now, it is per one SHIB in US is $18.28. Hold on, we'll get you there. We'll get you there. Hold on, we'll show you. $18.21 US. I don't know if you can see that on your end. Let me... 1822, 1823. Let me show you here. Yeah, so SHIB is number 13, number 12. Number 12 on the list, and it's 1822. So if you understand what that means is 4 zeros, 1822, that means for $19 US buys you 1 million SHIB. That's a lot of SHIB. Try and buy 1 million Bitcoin for $18. Good luck. Never happened. It's, by the way, it is trading at 70,000 US right now for one Bitcoin. And Bitcoin is limited, but once it reaches its limit, because it's being minted every single day. Every single day it's being minted. So it's going up and it's making more and more Bitcoin every single day until it gets to 21 million. I think that's what they said what the cutoff was for Bitcoin. SHIB, on the other hand, is going backwards. So it is reducing its circulating supply. So in retrospect to not having everybody understand what's going on with economics, we are climbing in debt every second of every day. So SHIB is not growing every second of every day. It should be based on the deficit of the world. We should be going the opposite way just as fast, just to give you an idea, because we are deflationary, hyper deflationary, which means that every time, and they haven't caught on to this, but somebody will. One of the banks will. We just don't tell them. Okay? When they figure this out, what they're going to do to offset that change in time and intervals is they're going to reduce SHIB at that same rate that it's going up in value. So the more we take on for debt, SHIB is going to go down on the supply just as fast to offset the interest rate, just to offset the interest rate at first, because it'll be a trial and error. Then once that catches on, they will go and spread and speed it up 15 times that. so that it reduces the debt by 15 times per day, not per minute, not per hour, per day. SHIB will then increase its reduction in its circulating supply at 15 to 20 times, just so that they can now, the deficit's coming down. Do you understand how powerful that is? That's only one aspect of SHIB. That's only one aspect of it. Now we have Amazon, who's also reducing SHIB every single time someone buys or sells it using the links. Now I'll show you those links. They're on the website. Hold on. We're in accumulation. This is the accumulation page. So this is the number one page that everybody should come on to every day to find out how many tickets have been brought. There's your ticket info. Hold on a second. I'll go back here and I'll circle it. So here's your SHIB Raffle accumulation. Now this is daily accumulation. So this is where you come every single day, find out how many tickets are bought. Then that will tell you how much you're going to get in. Now, if you miss the deadline, which is 5/20 MDT, or you are -7 UTS. When you miss the deadline, don't worry. The raffle gets carried over to the next day from that point on. We do the live raffle draw at 6. So right now would be the draw if we sold 21,000 SHIBs, 21,000 tickets. Then we would do the draw. Not 21,000 SHIBs, no. I'm sure people like to get paid $2. Just kidding. Yeah, SHIB raffle ticket accumulation is only 600 tickets. We need to sell 21,000 to host a raffle. Okay. There is a limit. This tells you another thing about SHIB. There is a limit of how many tickets we can sell. Like right now, we can sell 16 billion, just over 16 billion SHIB tickets, 16 billion tickets. The more we go up, it increases the amount of tickets, and that's just supplemental. When we start this raffle, you will see it drastically drop the amount that we can actually sell every single day. I'll be posting it. So the limit of tickets that you can purchase is going to go down, okay? Because the supply is down. That's what we're doing. We're reducing the circulating supply. The more we reduce, the faster we should grow. Not necessarily. Remember that Vladimir Putin burned 410 trillion. 410 trillion. That lucky guy, to pay down his deficit. Okay, he paid off all of his taxes that he owed. I think it was 3 countries, majority of them in Canada, but he paid off them using this. Use them as a tax write-off. Now, when he did that, 30% sell-off. People, the psychology is, oh no, this is hurting my bottom line. But the truth of the matter is, it's increasing their bottom line. They just don't see it, because realistically, SHIB should have went up threefold from where it was before. Instantly, should have shot up like a bullet. But people got scared. They started selling it because they thought that, oh no, this is bad. Actually, it was actually very good. So a huge positive sign. So every time we do these burns, if you see this here, the Shibarium removed 56 billion. Every time they did a burn, SHIB dropped 10 to 15%. As soon as they did the burn. That's amazing. And then the next day, of course, everybody's like, oh crap, we just lost out on this, because now they're trying to buy back in. Yeah, that's exactly it. Everybody's trying to buy back in. It's going to be the same thing with the raffle. The raffle is going to do a shock and awe. Once people start buying the SHIB tickets, they're going to start realizing that, yes, this is going to reduce, and it's going to reduce it really, really fast, but not as fast as people are going to come into it, because you have to realize that, hey, I can win this anywhere in the world. It could be me. And I buy one ticket. It could be me that wins the SHIB raffle. And then I'm up all this money. And then if you're in the Philippines or if you're in India or in Africa, and you win that, that's a huge amount of SHIB. So that's a huge ordeal for every single person on the planet. That's so positive, right? That is like, it's like being rewarded, and then you get even more rewarded because then it gets reduced. So that money that you just won is now going up in value because we've decreased SHIB supply by that much. And then the next day, everybody's going to do the same thing. Everybody's going to do it more because they start seeing the effects it has on their finances. It increases their wealth at the same time. They're like, well, I need to get more SHIB. I need to get even more SHIB because I don't want to miss out on anything, because now we're reducing at such an alarming rate that everybody's going to want to come in. And you're going to see when people buy in, the price is going to go up higher than people taking part in the raffle. Yes, the raffle has an impact on it, but what's going to happen is people are going to say, well, that's money that was already accumulated sitting there in my wallet. It wasn't doing anything in the first place. So I'm just, yeah, but the psychology behind it is there's less supply. So that takes a few days to accumulate. And just so everybody's aware, thanks, Babes channel. Big shout out to Babes channel too. Thank you so much for the interaction. I appreciate it. Wen, Rowena, Babes, grateful that you guys came. Always gratitude to have more people come on and share their experiences and see what's going on. I love yous all. We all want to live long and prosper in getting to know one another, and that's the whole purpose of this, is to bring everybody together. And that's everybody in the world. It's not just one person. With the raffle, it's not biased in any way, shape, or form. We do a third-party buy-in. We do a third-party buy-in. We don't do a third-party buy-in. We do a third-party raffle adjusted. Okay, so we are not control of the like we don't run a wheel, spin a wheel. We do that through a third party. So they're non-bipartisan. Okay, so that when you buy a ticket, it's not that we award you the amount based on where you're located. No, it has nothing to do with it. It's completely random. The time you buy it in, the time you get, and the time everything gets collected, and then the most that we pay out per person is £1 million. So just keep that in mind. And then if you were one of those ones that bought in the beginning and you bought a lot of tickets, we don't put that on the next raffle draw. That draw is accumulative. So if you bought in and it went to 4 million ticket sales, well, you're on the next draw for the next draw. So does that make sense? So the first person that gets up there, that's £1 million worth of SHIB, which is around 71 billion, roughly around 71 billion SHIB. Okay. That's what we pay out to that one person. And then the next person might only get 10,000, 20,000, or 30,000. And if it's close to 8 million tickets sold, they'll get, close to another £1 million worth of SHIB. But the reduction, there's no limit. So we do hold back after it gets over 100,000 tickets, just so that we can have a raffle. We can have a reduction in SHIB the next day, and so forth. If we don't sell any tickets, like we get stuck in a rut like we are now when we first starting out, we're not selling as many tickets as I'd like, but we're not popular either. So that takes time and effort from everybody. Thanks, Babes, for the support and sharing that support with others. That's very, very important. The more that we bring in, the more value added to our information. So thank you. Thank you again for that. Okay, so hold on a second. I'm trying to get down here to the bottom. Okay, here's our Amazon links. Okay, Amazon has agreed to use 1% to 1.5% from its profits to reduce the SHIB circulating supply on every single transaction. True adoption. This is true adoption, by the way. Amazon made $575 billion last year, in 2023 for the tax year. So imagine, if you will, 1% used to reduce the circulating supply from only one company. This is only one company doing it. 5.75 billion US. That is over 55% of SHIB's total supply gone from circulation forever. Now imagine if they did that. Everybody started using the link to buy on Amazon just for doing nothing except using it for what it is in the first place. Just to buy whatever it is that you want to buy, and you get to watch them reduce the circulating supply through Clay Bro. Okay, so Clay Bro is the one that set this up. This is his link. But if you go on there, you'll see SHIB merchandise. You don't have to buy SHIB merchandise. It's just the link. So that link goes into his account that tells Amazon, Clay did this. Clay set this up. 1% of the profit is used from this. So 1% of 575 billion. This is the global account, and then this is the U.S. account. So, except for Brazil. I don't know how many people of you live in Brazil, but according to the stats on my website, I don't have to worry about it because I'm not getting anybody from Brazil just yet. But Amazon U.S. is same thing, right? If everybody start using the accounts from Amazon, the links from Amazon, they're going to burn it. Now, if they're able to burn it, less than 55% of total supply. That's less than 289 billion, 289 trillion SHIB gone. And in 2 years, zero supply, guys. Zero supply within 2 years. And that's not me burning anything. That's awesome. That deserves thumbs up all around. That would be awesome. Would be fanatical. There's nothing that you could possibly see except for the massive people jumping into SHIB immediately. 50, 60 million, billion, 2 billion people, 3 billion wallet holders instantly. Why? Because now there's no supply. So now the price should be around that 1 cent, 2 cent area, right? With them burning that many SHIB, it should be sitting at that 1 cent, 2 cent dream. That would be no dream anymore. Now it'd be chasing 5 and 6, 10 cents even, because more people are understanding what's going on now. Now they're going to do the exact same burn, but now it's worth more, so it's actually less burns, but it's still being burned. So then you're looking at another 55% of that's gone. So 124 trillion SHIB left. You see how fast it's growing? And then you have the Raffle on top of that. And then you have other companies who is adopting SHIB at the same time. And they have a reduction plan going on. Reason why they do is because it's like a 100% tax write-off for them to write it off on goods and services under goodwill and capital loss. Same thing with us. We have capital loss. So the more we make, we have to reduce SHIB supply to offset what we pay to the governments. That's just a fact. Because you'd rather pay it forward than back pay it and pay it to the government that's going to overspend it on fiat currency that's not worth anything in the first place. See what I'm saying? Like, that's the whole benefit of being part of this community, being part of this growth, this massive growth that we're going to get into. And it's going to happen. People aren't stupid. They're going to figure it out. And the more people who figure it out, the faster we grow. The faster we grow, the more we expand, the less supply there is. Everybody wins in SHIB. And that's why I call it a guaranteed investment, because there's no way that it's going to go anywhere except up. More people coming in. Hello. More wallet holders. Aren't people, by the way. They're just wallet holders. So the more people coming in, less supply, more reduction. Hello. We're looking at a massive explosion in SHIB on the upside. And that's just the facts. This is Will, your host. Thank you. And we're looking forward to another 24 hours where we get to do this all again. Hopefully we have some ticket sales so we can show you the first burn of the season of this event come to fruition as we get ready to start a massive movement in the wealth that you're going to create, owning and being part of the SHIB community. You don't have to buy a ticket, but it might be in your best interest to get into SHIB in whatever capacity that might be. 1 million, 2 million, 1.5 million SHIB, it doesn't matter. You just got to find a way to get in. All right. Thank you so much. I love you all. Live long and prosper. God bless each and every one of you. And thank you so much. I really appreciate you. Thanks, Rowena. Thanks, Wang, for coming. Wena, really appreciate you. Gratitude for everything that you came in here for. I hope in some way I've lightened your day and gave you something to smile upon. And tomorrow we'll have just another big day, hopefully, and we can share and prosper together. Cheers. Out.